Welcome to the Wall of Shame. These 10 people have the worst reputations in crypto. Coming in at number 10 is a YouTuber that goes by the name of Tech Lead. He was known for making videos with solid information about coding and how to be productive financially. But when the crypto craze of 2020 began, his channel shifted dramatically. In just a matter of months, his channel went from looking like this to this. And with his newfound niche, it was only a matter of time before he found a creative way to cash in. In a video that is no longer public on his channel, he announces his own crypto token, the Million Coin. Even though he didn't directly steal from his audience, he did make huge amounts of money from being the liquidity provider, earning him a small fee on every trade. The price of the token now sits 99% down from its peak. While we can say that Tech Lead didn't steal from his audience, it would be a lot more difficult to say that about our number 9 slot, Jake and Logan Paul. These brothers definitely have the record for the most amount of scammy cryptos and NFTs promoted. If you want details, go watch CoffeeZilla's videos about them. But here's one situation that perfectly sums up how they do business. A coin named Elongate, which has no real value or purpose, approaches Logan for promotion in exchange for a huge amount of tokens. He then hypes up the coin moments after receiving his tokens.
It's all good. Elongate made me rich. Elongate, baby, let's go. Elongate token.
After all this hype generation, Logan then proceeds to sell his tokens for a huge profit, perfectly timing his sale right at the peak. We can say that the Paul brothers deceived their fans, but the next person on this list took a much more manipulative approach to the same thing. This is Frasier K, a once successful member of FaZe Clan who averaged nearly 3 million views per video. Unfortunately for K, the temptation of easy money derailed what was and would continue to be a very successful career. On June 5th, 2021, Save the Kids token was launched, a fake charity coin created to trick investors into thinking that by buying, they were helping kids in need. Unfortunately, this couldn't be farther from the truth.
But by far, the really bad one was FaZe K's wallet. He dumped all of his kids' tokens immediately.
K and his brother now struggle to get 10% of their previous views, showing that most of their 7 million subscribers are just no longer interested. Unlike K, the next person on this list is both loved and hated. The reason being the sheer amount of people he has roped into buying into his scam. Before I tell you why he's on the list, or even what his name is, here's what a scam is. A dishonest scheme, a fraud. Now onto Richard Hart, creator of the cryptocurrency Hex. Hex claims to be the first ever certificate of deposit crypto. But what is certificate of deposit? In the traditional financial world, certificate of deposit is a financial product that banks offer. It allows you to lock up your money for a certain period of time and receive a guaranteed return. This return is around 4% for a 1-year period. But what's the difference between a real certificate of deposit and what Richard has created? Well, several things. First and foremost, Richard owns 88% of all Hex, while the big holders of the dollar are widely spread out across the US and the world. This uneven distribution leads to a pyramid-like structure where Richard is on top. New Hex is minted and given to those who lock their tokens. With the farther you are down on the pyramid, the less Hex you own. The second and even more glaring thing is an unsustainable interest rate at 40% per year, 10 times the standard amount of the banks. While Richard tries to defend his army of lies, number 5 on this list chose to run from them instead. If you were using the internet around 5 years ago, you definitely remember this guy. This is Carlos Matos, the man who became the unofficial face of BitConnect, but in reality he was nothing more than a promoter who had no part in orchestrating the scam. The real face of BitConnect is this man, Satish Kumbani.
Hi everybody, Crypto Girl here.
This YouTuber is about to ask Satish a very simple question, and looking at his answer in a skeptical frame would have been all the proof someone needed to realize BitConnect is a scam.
So, first question, will you ever show the trading bot or give screenshots showing it in action?
This should be a very simple yes or no question, but Satish proceeds to spin a web of deflection.
So you first initially you asked me a very hard question because everybody is waiting to see the trading bot how it is in action and how we are getting the profit from the system.
Right.
So actually, if system have some privacy, not to show.
Satish's current whereabouts are unknown, and it seems that his scam was successful, as the US government has not been able to locate him. While Satish ran from his actions, the next person on this list proudly stands by his own. This is Paul Danino, a once successful Twitch streamer of the in real life genre. And like many others on this list, the draw of easy money was too tempting to refuse. In July of 2021, Paul launched his own crypto token, CX Coin. Here's the exact moment that he came up with the idea.
You're telling me I could create a CX coin and then people could buy it because I could say that the community is super strong, and then I could sell it in 10 seconds and make $10 million. What the f am I doing?
Although he said he was joking later, Paul almost exactly fulfilled what he said he was going to do. Except instead of $10 million, it was over $500,000 of his fans' own money. After his coin launched, Paul removed the money from the liquidity pool and took most of the marketing budget. He then streams himself just a week later buying a brand new Tesla. The most astounding part of this story is Paul's complete lack of shame or regret about this event.
Your average viewer has way less money than you, and you took their money.
Like I said, sometimes you have to look out for yourself. I don't really know how else you want me to put it.
While Paul scammed his fans, number 7 on this list arguably did something much worse than that. She scammed her customers. This is Caroline Ellison, CEO of Alameda Research and ex-girlfriend of Sam Bankman-Fried. It was clear Caroline was on a path to success since she was a little girl, reportedly finishing Harry Potter at the age of 5 and being the president of her middle school math team. After graduating college, she began work at the trading firm Jane Street, where she met Bankman-Fried. The two bonded over their shared interest in effective altruism, the idea of getting very rich and giving all your money away. It wasn't long until Sam founded FTX. Caroline was hired and quickly promoted to CEO of the trading division, even though she had less than 2 years of experience. She then willingly engaged in defrauding customers with her ex-boyfriend, using customer money to fund risky trades. I want to note that Sam would be near the top of this list if he wasn't being so covered already. While Caroline helped cause one of the biggest crypto collapses ever, the next person on this list caused one even bigger. This is Dokwan, founder of the once top 10 crypto Terra Luna, but due to poor oversight, it wouldn't remain top 10 for long. There has never been a drop in crypto so steep that wiped out so much value as the collapse of Terra Luna. This collapse came about because of a quote-unquote run on the bank. The bank being Terra Luna's native stablecoin, USTD. People were earning so much USTD with an application called Anchor Protocol that they got fearful and all wanted to cash out at the same time. All the sell pressure on USTD made it depeg, and a coin that was supposed to stay at 1 became worth pennies on the dollar, destroying Terra Luna and billions of dollars in the process. While Dokwan caused the biggest crypto collapse, the next couple on this list have the record from the most stolen from a crypto exchange. This is Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Morgan, a married couple who won't be able to enjoy their time together because of their long jail sentences. But as the old saying goes, if you can't pay the time, don't do the crime. The crime being stealing nearly 120,000 Bitcoin from the biggest crypto exchange at the time. Right after the hack, the price of Bitcoin instantly dropped 20%. Although they may have been expert hackers, they were not expert money launderers, as Ilya eventually placed some of the money into an account tied to his name. Using the peak price of Bitcoin, the amount they stole would be worth just over $8.2 billion. While Ilya and Heather hit one big scam, number 1 on this list has made a career out of them, and she's never been caught. This is Ruja Ignitova, the self-described queen of crypto. Since 2012, she has been involved in many crypto and non-crypto schemes and frauds, defrauding investors of billions across her career. She is the only person on this list considered to be a top 10 fugitive by the FBI. Bizarrely, the crypto queen tried to bring back her biggest scam, OneCoin, in 2021. Notice how different her face looks, showing the extreme amount of plastic surgery she's received. Although I found no evidence that OneCoin is up and running, showing the crypto queen has truly ruined her reputation and will not be trusted again.